Greetings to the world of the internet. I am the great Matthew Squeak, and welcome to Squirrel Talk Review. I'd like to start off by clearing up a few misconceptions you might be having. I, in fact, enjoy the newest rendition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Maybe some of their creative liberties, such as with Splinter and Karai, may be a little difficult to chew, but not impossible to swallow. The show is good, but even the best shows have their bad eggs. This is the episode, A Foot Too Big. The episode begins late at night in a spooky forest. Okay, fine. Brief recap, keeping spoilers to a bare minimum. Long story short, the Turtles, along with April O'Neil and Casey Jones, have been forced to flee New York to hide out in a cabin in the woods that belonged to April's father. Leonardo was critically injured in that process and is now in a slow recovery. That's all that needs to be known for this episode. Everyone understand? Good. Blah blah blah. Okay, spooky forest, here we go. We find the mysterious hunter romping through the forest, but he's not alone.
I got a bad feeling, Mama. You be careful, boy. Don't get yourself hurt, none.
That's not what I meant by alone. This is... Don't show that again. I know he's weird, but so is a show about mutant turtles. I'm willing to roll with it for now. He gives a good Golem impersonation and finally squares off against Bigfoot. Cut away! I'll have a problem with that. It's supposed to warm your appetite for what's to come, and it does just that. Donatello is making a present for April to cheer her up after the whole fleeing New York incident. Yeah, sticking your face on something to give to a girl isn't the best idea to start with. That's a little too obsessive, Donatello. April respectfully and politely vacates the scene. We feel for you, Donatello. We've all crushed on someone way out of our league before. To cheer him up, Raphael brings them out for training. But they don't seem to be adapting well to the forest environment.
No, we're not! You're not in the city anymore. You need to get used to this new environment. No buildings, no subways. Lots of trees.
So the solution is to play cat and mouse with each other.
How do we hide in the woods anyway? There's no doors!
We could climb a tree.
No, remember, trees are bad.
What the heck was that?
Might have been the tree. So they hide in the tree. But guess who's hiding in the same tree?
Hi?
It's called a tree! Run! They don't get far as Bigfoot chases them down and proceeds to show...
Bigfoot got some skills.
Another great fight scene from the show, while it lasts. But Donatello sees that there's more to the situation than they think.
Guys, he's hurt. I don't think he wants to fight us. I think he's just scared.
Scared.
It can talk?
He can talk?
That's what I said. First kangaroos, now Bigfoot. Okay, talking turtles. Limited speech for Bigfoot isn't bad. They decide to bring Bigfoot back to the cabin to treat his injuries.
No way. We can't bring a giant ape man home with us.
If the Hendersons could get away with it, then so can a bunch of turtles. But first things first, let's learn his name.
Of course you have a name. You're Bigfoot!
Bigfoot.
Its voice is starting to get on my nerves. Back at the cabin,
Why everyone know Bigfoot now?
it's still talking in an annoying voice. They patch up Bigfoot, and Bigfoot feels grateful to Donatello for helping. But, ew?
Bigfoot a lady.
What? Your voice is so annoying I can't understand it.
Bigfoot a lady.
Oh, well, in that case... I must stop you here, my loyal subjects, for I must address that, up to this point, the episode has been mildly tolerable. Not as good as many of the elder episodes, but tolerable. But this is when the show really starts sliding downhill. Creeper? Really, Creeper?
Bigfoot!
This is it. The show has officially become a sitcom. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has become a sitcom. With Bigfoot. So they instruct Bigfoot to help them with wilderness survival.
Blend in.
I can still see him.
But the finger shows up to ruin training. Finally, back to actual action-adventure, or we run away without ever fighting whatsoever so we can get more sitcom antics! We now return you to Turtles and Bigfoot.
Makeover?
Makeovers. Never thought... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and makeovers do not go together!
Bigfoot follows me around everywhere like a love-struck puppy.
Now you know how April feels.
That's what the lesson of this episode is? Donatello's crush on April O'Neil is cute. And yes, after the music box with his face on it, he needs to dial back a bit. This doesn't excuse all the sitcomness of this episode, and the lousy hunter in the second half. Oh yes, Mr. Finger here is annoying. Feeling heartbroken, Bigfoot runs off, but Fingers is watching.
Oh, doggy!
Great, now everyone knows you're coming. It's a miracle you've ever caught anything. But he somehow managed to catch heartbroken Bigfoot. But the turtles come in to save the day, and the incompetent hunter is suddenly competent. What's up with this? With suddenly taking incompetence and competence for no reason whatsoever.
Puppies. Too many puppies. Donnie, I just had the worst dream
I'm
about...
not sympathetic right now, Mikey.
So we degrade to having a Your Mama fight.
Your mama's a shrunken head!
And finally, have an action sequence. Well, a relatively boring one compared to the others this show has had. And suddenly the hunter starts using some wrestling moves with classical music playing in the background? It's hard to process what it is I'm watching anymore. In the end, the turtles turn the table. In the end, the turtles turn the table. The turtle team, the Thai team, you know what I mean.
Bigfoot? Bigfoot's a lady? The finger can't shoot no lady.
We're going there, aren't we? And suddenly... Next scene! What a ridiculous ending to a ridiculous episode. Oh, one more bit. Please tell me there's no more Bigfoots. Donatello has learned his lesson of the story, if you could call it that he needs to dial back on his crush on the April O'Neil. So he goes to try and apologize. There's no apology needed here, you just need to dial back a bit.
Donnie, you're my mutant. Mwah.
What? Ew.
I understand nothing.
Me too, Donatello. Me too. What was up with that? It comes right out of nowhere. Not just this episode, but the entire show. Donatello is crushing on April, but April O'Neil has shown time and time again she's not interested. Where did this come from? And the strangest bit is, this doesn't come up again. This scene, this entire episode, never mentioned, referenced, and April O'Neil and Donatello go back to how they were before. It's like the creators themselves want to pretend this episode doesn't exist, and I can't blame them. As I said before, I still enjoy this show, and you should too, but when it comes to this episode, I say skip it. Maybe on a future event I'll review one of their better episodes to even the score, but for now, I'm the great Matthew Squeak, and this is Squirrel Talk Review.